covering today is the opportunity, the truth about day trading and how to trade your way to financial freedom. So we're going to be covering really the A to Z and who YTR is, your trading room, and what we do and what's in it for you. And basically anybody can learn how to day trade. All you need is simply 1 to 2 hours a day and a high-speed internet. But most importantly, we're going to be giving you evidence and really showing you some techniques, some ideas and concepts on how to trade successfully. Now, of course, we need to put up the standard US government disclaimer. And on our website, if you wish to read the disclaimers in more detail, you'll be able to read them there. But basically, of course, you never trade with money that you can't afford to lose. Very important. Now, many of you have probably seen certain business opportunities go across your desk in the past. And unfortunately, a lot of things that we look at don't work. And of course, we hear of many traders failing for the first time when they start out. We hear that 80–90% of traders actually fail. However, what we're going to be presenting to you today is that absolutely anybody can learn how to trade. And what I'm going to ask you actually is to have a total open mind, because what if we're presenting to you really does work? And so what I'd like you to do is to write down any questions, but to really put in your mind is, okay, what if what they're showing me does work? And if we really consider it, what's this webinar really about? It's about financial independence. It's about people today, of course, we go off to work each day and we struggle. Most of us would love to have an additional income stream. And what we do know is that for most of us that financially we're struggling. Day trading as a living can give us an enormous amount of choices. We can create our own destiny. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, who most of us have probably heard of, what Robert says is the number one thing that people can do to increase their wealth is to start a part-time business. And here we see Robert. And it's so true. Now, the greatest challenge for most of us is, what business do we start? In trading, of course, it's a low investment business. We can get going with only a few $1,000s. And in a recent article, because of the volume of traders, pointed out that in the next few years, day traders will become the new rich. Now, I would like to ask you is, would an extra 10,000, 100,000 in net trading profits each year make a difference in your financial future? In talking to our members in your trading room, is what our members are looking for is financial freedom. They're looking for greater choices in life. Now, the big question here is, can you really earn an income trading? Is it really possible? This is a great book that was written only last year, Millionaire Traders. The challenge with this book, though, is that it doesn't give you the strategies of these millionaire traders or their systems. And that's what I want, and that's what you want in learning how to trade professionally. We want to know what those are. Now, we see quite often software packages advertised around the world, which are what we call black boxes, where they don't tell you on what basis that they choose the trade or the trade recommendation. I want to know exactly on what basis a trade recommendation is being made. And at your trading room, one of the most critical factors is we're teaching you all of our systems and strategies and methodologies so you fully understand why you are taking a trade. For most of the traders that I'm getting to know personally that are members of your trading room, they start off part-time. Yet for many of them trading part-time, they're also earning a full-time income. They're beginning to live the dream. You see, trading really is the perfect business. And for those that are succeeding, that they're in the audience today, of course, you recognize it as exciting. You can work from home, from your office you study, from the lounge room if you choose to. There's no more meetings, no more deadlines. You have the freedom to when and if you choose to go to work. It's enjoyable. It's exciting. These are all the things that trading actually offers you. However, one of the greatest challenges also that we have is many people say to me, Les, I don't believe I could learn how to trade. Well, as I say, you don't have to be a mechanic to drive a car. Likewise, in your trading room, which is a live web-based trading room, you don't need to understand the strategies initially to make money. In other words, you can be earning while you're learning. You can just choose to follow the coach's trade calls. I have members that say to me, Les, I don't care what the system is or how they work. I just follow the trade calls. So you can learn at your leisure and make money while you do so. Now, what I recommend, of course, is you do fully understand exactly how we make the trade calls and why we make the trade calls. And what I say to people, I say, look, treat it as an apprenticeship. That is, in your first month, you may not understand what a PIP is or what a MACD is, etc. And after a period of time, you have what I call an aha experience. Aha, that's how it works. Now I fully understand. And so you just have to be patient, because what you've got here is the opportunity to earn the income of a doctor or a pilot or other professionals within a matter of months instead of years. Another exciting factor about trading with us is this. It is we use what we call a rules-based trading methodology. We have our own custom indicators that when you become a member of your trading room, you receive. You have a lifetime license to those indicators. Most of our strategies are totally rules-based, which means that you've got a set of rules. It makes it so much easier. It removes most of the emotion from the trading decisions. For some of you, you may have heard of Larry Williams. Larry is very famous as he turned $10,000 in a trading competition into nearly $1.2 million in a 12-month period. But most importantly, his trades were totally mechanical. That is, he had a set of rules, he just followed those rules, and he actually at one stage got up to nearly $2 million, and he gave some back, but he still was nearly $1.2 million in profit there. So let me now cover what exactly is your trading room. We're the world's #1 leading Forex live trading room. So where you are now, probably at home now, you would simply log into our website, you go into a live room, you turn your speakers up, and you'd be just like you're looking at the screen now. You'd be looking at charts. You'd be listening to one of our moderators, and I'm going to run through and show you some of our moderators very soon. And you're able to, through the chat box, ask our moderators questions. So we teach people how to successfully trade futures and foreign exchange, Forex. It's for both beginners and advanced traders. And we'll go through a few testimonials shortly. And I'd say around 50% of our members are actually highly experienced traders and 50% are new. And as I mentioned earlier, some of our clients choose just to follow the trade calls. They're not even interested in learning exactly how the strategies work. But we give you the choice. Now, what we've got is live market trading systems with a proven track record of consistent profits. Now, do we have losses? Of course we have losses. And I think if we take January, we had 15 winning days in our Forex room, pardon me, and 5 losing days.